welcome back to my channel where tech meets music and lifestyle in perfect harmony. It's your girl, the quality assurance engineer by day and DJ by night, Kella the tech DJ. I know I have not been consistent with my videos and I apologize. I have been busy with a couple of things, but I will try to be consistent going forward. If you're new to this channel, welcome. On this channel we'll talk about tech, digital skills, music and lifestyle, my DJ career, and so much more. So welcome. Today we'll be talking about scarcity mindset and how it can affect you, your life, your career decisions, and every other thing. So scarcity mindset is a belief that there are limited resources, opportunities, success in anything you want to do, any career path you want to take, or anything you want to do generally. And it's not exactly a good mindset because it can hinder you from your advancement in life, from your advancement in your career. So we are coming to the end of the year, and it's been an overwhelming, interesting, crazy, eventful year for some people. For some people it's been really good, it's been amazing. For me it's been a balance of both crazy, overwhelming, and good too. So in all, we thank God. But there's some mindset or some things we need to do away with as we come to the end of the year, and one of those things is what I want to talk about: scarcity mindset, which I just explained. Because I know how much that mindset can limit you, that's why I really want to talk about it. Because I've heard a couple of people that this tech thing you're doing, but I heard everybody's going to tech. Are you sure they're still hello? Hey God, they are like every day there's a new startup. Every day there are new companies. Every day they're building products. Do you think those companies, those products they're building, or this startup, do you think they don't need people? So where would they get these people from? Yes, they are. There's competition. I'm not even here to give you some fake inspirational message or whatever. There's competition in the tech industry as every other industry. If there's no competition in whatever you're doing, are you really doing something that is making sense? No, let's talk about it. Like, I was listening to a preaching the other day, and the pastor said life is not an absence of challenges. It's the ability to be able to face those challenges head on, and that's it. So there's competition in everything in the tech industry. Yes, by all means there's competition, but people say they go into tech. Companies are coming up every day, and big companies are expanding every day. They're building new products. Okay, see AI now. Do you know how many AI tools we have? There are new companies building AI. So listen, there's always room for you. There's opportunity for you. Like they say, the sky is not your limit, it's the starting point, and that's just it. It's a mindset thing. You have to have it. You have to believe that you go into it and it would work out for you. Of course you have to put the right amount of work. I'm not saying that enter tech like this you start earning $3,000. It doesn't work like that. Or maybe it has worked like that for some people. Yes, I agree, but not really. So the thing is, we always just expect that, we enter the thing and before you know, you don't land job where they give you $5,000. Hello. It doesn't work like that. We always just want it to happen really quickly, and that's the issue, and that's one thing you need to tackle. I was talking to someone the other day. I think I had a conversation with someone on Twitter, and the person was like, I want to go into the tech part that will make me the most money. See, in tech, anything you are doing, there's money in tech. Like, yes, there are some tech parts that you would earn more. Quite all right. There are definitely some tech parts you earn more. But why don't you just even go in first before you start looking for the ones that will pay you more? Because the good thing about tech, you can always pivot. So when you've done one for like 2 years or a couple of years, and you realize that maybe I think I need to try something else, or you have interest in something, you can pivot. You can always go higher. The thing is starting first. Stop looking for excuses. Stop looking for how you would not succeed. Now let's understand scarcity mindsets. You have to understand that first of all, we have to know that it's one of the things that make people not start something is fear of failure, imposter syndrome, and you're just worried, and which is totally understandable. Yes, I put out a video some months back about how to get started in the tech industry, and how to even choose a tech path for you. And one of the things I mentioned is researching. Please, by all means, learn to do your research. It is super important. So when you research, like if you want to go into tech, I'm using tech as a, because I'm in tech and I really like, I have so much interest in tech. I talked about business in my short video I posted on IG and TikTok here, but I would not really go deep into business, because while I have a business, I would not really go deep into that. I will talk about tech because I'm in the tech industry, so I understand some of these things. So research is super important because it helps you to know, okay, is this a path that I am interested in? Is this a path that matches my personality? Is this a path that is highly competitive? Because yes, there's some tech paths that are more competitive than the others. Like I keep saying, the path I am in, which is quality assurance, I'm a quality assurance engineer, also known as software tester. This path is not the most competitive path in tech. That's one of the only reasons I chose it. It's not very competitive. Companies are looking for testers, software testers, especially automation testers. So if you're watching this video right now, if you're looking for a tech career path, please consider quality assurance engineering. It's an amazing path. Yes, now you need to actually learn a little coding, bits of coding, because in order to be able to test these softwares with automation tools, you need to understand basic programming language, which is fine. Give yourself 3 to 6 months and you would understand at least to an extent basic programming languages. Okay, so yes, I'm just saying, so look for paths, tech career paths that are not too competitive. Now there's I mentioned cloud engineering, there's AI, there's machine learning, and there are a couple of others. There's this one called I'm trying to remember the name, I can't remember, but there are a couple of others tech paths that you can start learning. Yeah, people tend to run away from coding. Oh, I don't want to learn how to code. My dear, please, by all means, if you can learn how to code, please learn it, because it gives you an edge. There are non-technical tech career paths, and I'm going to be discussing that maybe in my next video. Next time I post, I'll talk about the core non-technical tech career path. But I am not going to even lie to you. I am not going to lie to you. If you want to have an edge in the tech industry, if you want to be highly competitive ahead of your peers, please learn some technical part, like learn some technical aspects of tech. That is like basic programming languages. You don't have to necessarily know how to write code per se, but understand coding, like basic. Learn to read coding when you see it. It just helps you, gives you an edge. Even as a product manager, that's why we have technical product managers. It just gives you an edge. Once recruiters see your CV that, oh, you understand this language, maybe Python or whatnot, it just gives you an edge over those people who don't understand. And I'm learning this right now. I'm talking about this right now because I used to always run. In fact, I'm still running away from learning how to code. I'm still running away from it because it's hard. Let me not lie, it's hard. But I am, putting my foot down and telling myself that you have to learn this thing. Because I'm a manual tester, yes, but I'm learning automation testing because I've now realized that it gives me an edge and it creates more opportunities for me. Because most companies now are requiring testers to learn automation. So I want to advance in my career, and I cannot be a manual tester for long and keep receiving not necessarily peanuts, but when I know I can earn higher than I am already earning now. So I have to push myself. So by all means, if you have to learn coding, please learn coding. So we've talked about understanding scarcity mindset and things that usually cause that, having that mindset. Now we're going to talk about impact on your career or your life. Very briefly, one of the few impacts you can have on your career is missed opportunities. There are so many numerous opportunities you can miss just because you have that scarcity mindset. Just because you say, I don't want to start something and you don't start it. So say you want to do your masters now. You're like, this masters, in some countries like US and Canada or a few other countries, masters is 2 years, and you're like, 2 years. What am I using 2 years of my life? If you don't do the masters now, the 2 years will come and go, and after 2 years, you ask yourself, what have you done? Unless of course you have plans for other things anyway. Do you understand? So my point is, if you want to do something, do it. Don't start looking at the time Like, I'm too old. No, you're not too old. Hello, you're not too old. How old are you? You're not too old. You're not old for anything. Please. I saw a lady on Twitter, and she said she started developing, like went into software development when she was 36 or 37, and now she's like 42 or 43. I can't remember it, but she's like almost a senior software developer. Hello. What am I even talking? What am I? My company, the company I work presently, we have people, developers that work in my company. Some of them are in their 40s, and I'm not joking. I'm not lying. We have developers in their 40s, late 30s. There's nothing. You're not too old to start anything, please. So don't allow scarcity mindset make you miss opportunities, and it can really also it can take a toll on your confidence. Actually, that's scarcity mindset because of fear. You need to learn to overcome that fear and be like, you know what, when I start this thing, I will succeed. Confidence and faith. Have it. Forget the fear. Don't even start it first. Just start first. Then when you get to that bridge of, okay, whether I will succeed or not, then you would know how to tackle it. Another impact scarcity mindset can have on you is it can have a negative or an effect on your mental health. Honestly, because when you want to start something and you start thinking of all the negatives, you think about it for so long. Like you want to start it all, but you're constantly thinking of the negatives, and for God knows how many months you have not started the thing. All you'll be doing is just thinking about how it will not work. Do you know what that does to your mental health? Before you start having anxiety, you start getting depressed for no reason, when you could have just started. So please, let the negativity go and start already. We have talked about the effects scarcity mindset can have on you and your career, long-term career, your life generally. Now let's talk about the pain points. This is me being realistic. Yes, there are pain points, like things that, like the things that make you not even start these things. Things like the lack of the resources you need, financial insecurity, the lack of mentorship, lack of help from people. There's you comparing yourself to other people, and there's procrastination and inaction. These are pain points that you are looking at, and it's hindering you. Totally understandable. But in tech, let's say for example you want to start developing front-end development, but you don't have a laptop. Totally understandable, because really, how can you even start developing when you don't have a laptop to write your first line of code? These are realistic examples I'm giving. I understand this, yes, but one thing you can do first of all is even start, instead of not taking any action at all, instead of just sitting down waiting for a laptop to fall from heaven. If you have a phone or smartphone, go online and start watching videos. YouTube is a free university. I keep saying this thing every time. YouTube is a free university. Go on YouTube and start watching videos on front-end development, and what you can actually just start with watching videos first of all. Just start with it first, reading articles on it, then talking to more people. When I mean talking to people, be online, be very active online, please. Be very active online, because the opportunities that I have on Twitter, especially, even on Instagram, but mostly Twitter, there are people that have given out laptops. There are people that have given out laptops to people, like people that are in tech, upcoming newbies in tech who don't have a laptop or whatnot. Be online, be very active online, and please throw away shame. See, the way you should fling shame away and put yourself out there. Mix with people, connect with professionals, people that can help you. Then if you have, I know that yes, sometimes we do not some people do not exactly get help from people around them, because maybe people around them do not even have much, or they not just send them. That's fine, but at the end of the day, no man is an island, and somehow we need help from people. So try to put yourself out there as much as possible, but make sure you have done a little work. That's why I said, if you do not have a laptop to write your first line of code, no problem. but just start learning it. So let's say you are lucky to come across somebody who can help you actually get a laptop, and person if knows about tech, and person asks you, oh, so what is this, and you're not able to define it, or you like, but you want a laptop, and you are waiting for a laptop to come before you start anything. No, please, by all means, no. Then let me give another example. Let's say customer service. You don't necessarily even need a laptop to even start learning customer service. Customer service is one of the easiest parts. It's not in tech anyway, but it's one of the easiest parts to get into because you don't really need much. Now, if you've not learned, if you don't learn the basics about customer service, how to handle customers, how to respond to customers, and I'm giving this as an example because I have done customer service before, and it's because I have how do I put it? I understand. I have read about customers. I've done a mini course on customer service. So I was using my phone to apply for jobs on LinkedIn. Using my phone. My phone was like my all then, and luckily for me, I was able to get a customer. I did an interview. And when they were asking me questions, how do you respond to customers? How do you say this? It's because you might think it's easy to respond to customers. Oh, it's not just okay now. When they interview you, you would know that it's not that easy. But it's because I had done a mini course on customer service. I had read about customer service before. So when they asked me in an interview, so if this is a scenario, how would you respond to the customer? I remember the course, what I learned in the course, and I was able to point out, give it back to the interviewer because I already have an idea. So go and do your own personal work. Then by God's grace, I keep talking about God because there's nothing you can do without God. When you've done your own work, when God has seen, there's something they say that when you make a decision to do something, the universe aligns. But you first have to make the decision and put in work, then the universe will align. That's it. So the pain points, like I said, fear of failure, lack of resources, lack of mentorship. If you're looking for mentors, there are so many people on Instagram, on Twitter, a lot of them. They are in this tech industry. They are ready to mentor you for free. Some do not have the time. I recently just rounded up with a QA mentorship which I was doing. We're almost done with it. Actually, we are done. So what I have to do for the people that actually made it to the final stage is right now to post jobs for them. I mentored them for free. I collaborated with two of my friends, and we mentored them for free. There are people that are ready to mentor you for free. So that's why I said talk to people. Throw away shame. Be very loud about what you're doing. And like I said, when you make decisions to start something, the universe will align. Now we're going to talk about the solutions on how to overcome this scarcity mindset. First solution, the first one is embracing challenge. Embrace it. You tell yourself, I mentioned this earlier. I said, tell yourself that you're going to start this thing. You will start it, and you will do it. Embrace it and just start already. Just start. And by God's grace, as you start some of the things, so I'm being realistic because I know that yes, you can start something and you don't really get the right help you need along. Sometimes you don't, but just start. So sometimes too you get the help you need. So you have to overcome the fear and embrace the challenge. Start first. The second solution I would say is building a growth mindset. So the growth mindset is this thing is more of a mental thing. It's a mindset. You have to tell, you tell yourself, am I happy with where I am? No, I'm not. Because for you to want to start something, it means for you to have thought about starting something, yes, it means you're not satisfied with what you're doing or where you are, or you just want a new challenge. But most likely it's more of the first reason I just gave. It's like you're not satisfied with where you are, so you want to try something else and see if you can advance in your life or career. So you have to have that growth mindset that, okay, I'm not happy where I am. So in order to be able to move from where I am to where I want to be, I need to do these things. Growth. Some people are very content with where they are. Contentment is not a bad thing, but being too content is not good. honestly, if I'm being honest. So have that growth mindset of, I want to grow, I want to be this, I want to do this. When you already have that mindset, so you already imagine that if I'm doing this, it's not to be realistic. You're not being unrealistic. You're just like, if I do this, maybe I can be able to earn like this. I can do. You just just think of where you can be in a couple of years if you do this and take the right steps. Having growth mindset. Another way you can, one of the solutions to overcoming the scarcity mindset is setting realistic goals, setting smart goals, like attainable goals, realistic goals, goals that you can things you know you can do, not unrealistic goals, or not just like saying, oh, I'm going to buy a private jet in 2 years. With what? You want to do blood money? Yeah, I want to go into even kidnapping. Blood money itself cannot buy you private jets. So yeah, I'm just saying, like, set realistic goals, or just like saying that, oh, my next year, you're not at tech, but you want to be a senior developer by next year, when you never even start, my dear. Calm down. But yeah, set smart realistic goals. So example of a smart realistic goal is, I want to start QA engineer. Let me use my path. So I want to be a QA engineer. If I start learning now, if I start with manual QA, let's say if I start learning manual QA for the first 2 months, and maybe for the next 3 to 4 months, I'm able to learn automation, or maybe, yeah, next 3 to 4, 5, 6 months, I'm able to learn automation testing. And hopefully when I'm done learning, I can get, even before you're done learning, you start applying for entry-level positions, you start talking to people, you start networking, connecting with like-minded individuals, professionals. And now the goal is, in 1 year, I would love to land myself an entry-level position. This is a realistic goal. If you put in the right work, you just have to be intentional about it. These are realistic goals I'm talking about. You know, say, okay, if I now get that entry-level position, in the next 2-3 years, I would like to be a lead quality assurance engineer, or even a senior. Yes, you can be a senior quality assurance engineer in 3 years. It just depends on on your experience and if, like, on the skill you've been able to attain or learn. These are realistic goals I'm talking about. So yes, set smart realistic goals, and learn to network as possible. Oh my god, this networking is too important, because you don't know where help will come from. Super important. Attend tech events, network, put yourself out there. I have said this too many times, and I'm saying it again. Learn to network, learn to talk about, learn to look for mentors. You don't know it all, so you need to look for people that ahead of you in the tech industry, who can mentor you, who can teach you new things, you need to stay abreast of, like, the new technology, get information, research, do your research. Then you have to manage failures and rejection. Super important. You need to learn to manage failure and rejection, because it's part of it. I'm sorry, but before I got this job that I'm doing, oh my gosh, rejection, it choked me, oh. Oh my gosh. Rejection, like you say, in fact, I would just take a break. I'm like, you know what, I'm not applying for a job again. Let me just give myself one like 3 weeks break or 2 weeks break. I'll breathe. Let the unemployed breathe. I will breathe first. Then I will go back to it, because it's part of it. I mentioned that one of the reasons why people don't want to start something is because of they believe that, or they have the mindset that, oh, once they start, you're supposed to pick up immediately. No. Sometimes it doesn't really happen like that. Sometimes it happens like that for some people. Some people have more grace or are luckier than some others. That's fine. That's fine. But if that is not your case, no wahala. Just start, then baby steps, pace by pace, you go higher. It just takes, this tech industry is so funny, because it just takes one job, that one interview, one offer letter to change your whole life. I'm not even there yet. I'm being realistic. I'm not even there yet. I'm not where I really want to be. But I know that there are steps I need to take in order for me to get there. And I mentioned them. I just talked about them. That's learning automation and growing as a QA engineer. So you have to be able to manage failure and rejection. Yes, if you start, let's say you've started, you've done these courses, yeah, and you've not gotten an entry level position, no wahala, no problem. Continue skill up, continue networking, continue applying, and stay prayed up. Don't stop praying. Just then do your thing. I know it might be hard to. I know how it can be when you're unemployed and you don't have any source of income. And in that case, please ask for help. No man is an island. Ask for help. When I mean help, yeah, if let's say you're lacking financially, please ask for help. I don't know, just learn to ask for help, because no man is an island, and you'll be surprised people that are willing to help you. I mean, if people know that you are putting in the work in your career path, like in what you're doing, that they're seeing what you're doing. That's why I say it's very good to put yourself out there. They're seeing what you're doing. I think some people are willing to help you if they see, but some people just get tired of you safe. You know, you're not doing anything, and you're always asking. You get. So ask for help when you can. Not always, not all the time, because it comes off as that you being too needy and whatnot. Yeah. I'm just giving this instance that's if you are like totally broke and unemployed and you don't have any source of income. But let's say you have one of those things giving you money, but you're just not happy where you are. Like, it's not just what you want, it's not exactly meeting your basic needs, yeah, and you want to grow. Then just continue applying, continue talking to people, skill up, then continue learning new tools, and before you know, it takes that one interview, that one job offer to change your story. Yeah. So I have come to the end of this video, and I hope I've been able to teach you some things about scarcity mindset and how you can overcome it. This is like 1 month or 2 months at the end of this year, and I hope that as 2024 starts, you've made up your mind. I mean, I would say that after this video, if you want to go into tech industry, or even if you want to start a business, go and do your research and decide that, okay, this is what I will do, this is the tech part I will do. Do your research. You want to watch how to make a decision on the right tech career path for you. I posted a video some months back. Check my video and watch that video. That video can help you make a decision faster on the right tech career path for you. So use the rest of this year to do your research, then start as soon as a new year begins, because I know that whereas it's already end of the year, most people don't really have the motivation to start anything. They just want to jaye because it's December. Well, if you can start now, please start now. Don't wait till next year. But if you don't have that motivation, for me, I would say that a new year does not come with any new motivation anyway. But well, it's up to you. But regardless, just start anyway. Don't take too long. Start and do away with fear, do away with that mindset, and just start already. So thank you for watching this video. Please like, subscribe, share, and just support the brand Kela the Tech DJ. In my next video, I'll be talking about non-technical I'm not sure, but yeah, maybe I'll be talking about non-technical tech roles that you can do, because I know a lot of people run away from tech, from the technical aspect of tech. That's coding and programming and that. So I would try to do my research on basic or on like core non-technical tech courses that you can do and how you can start. So yeah, thank you for watching. Bye.